How's it going, everybody? John Bonham here, also known as Cape Cod Wet Shaving. Well, it's time. Den tour. It's two things that I didn't think anyone would convince me to do, which is give a den tour and to buy a selfie stick for said tour. So, life's a funny thing. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to go in, I'm just going to show you around, and then I'm going to break it down like section by section. I'll show you the soaps and all that stuff. I'll do soaps, I'll do pre-shaves. I'm not going to take down all my splashes, but I'll go in and, you know, show you. Basically, most of the soaps I have a splash attached to it, so we'll get into that in a second. Y'all ready? Here we go. Alrighty. And we go. Okay. So it'd be easier if this was vertical, but I want to put it on YouTube, so I'm going to do horizontal. So starting at the top, it's my mugs. Actually, you know what I'll do? Let me stand directly in the middle, and I'll do a full 360 for y'all. Let me zoom out. Here we go. There she is. Welcome. There we go. All right. So you saw the mugs up here. One thing I do want to mention, the placement of stuff doesn't necessarily mean like I don't like it. It's just things are so, you know, I'll grab something and just put it back. Even if it's in the back, I'll move it forward just because, you know, I'm in a rush to put things back. But you know, we got Parker, Alien Shave, this cool little mug that I haven't even used in a photo yet. I liked it, but it was right at the end of summer. I'd use that for Rose on Fire or Smoky Briar from Crown and Crane, something like that. But there's my mugs. Brushes. Badgers. Turning to boar. That's empty. I don't know what I want to use it for, but it's just a very narrow spot, so I need to figure out what to put there. And then we got synthetics. All right. Over here, these aren't all of my razors, but it's a majority of them. I use test tube racks. All my different stuff. Got my little neon clock. It's a drawing my daughter did for me. There you go, Jerry. How's it going, man? She liked that Shave Dad thing. Alright, there's those. My Subtle Art soap splashes. Combination of my Murphy McNeil 3, 4, 5 soap splashes, because they're in identical jars. Ariana and Evans. And all of these are 3 deep. Can you see? Those are all my McDuffs. Hoffman's, McDuff's, Master Soap Creations, Bricktown, McDuff's, Alien Shave, Southern Witchcrafts, and these go 6 deep. I don't know if you can see. I have a flashlight, but I don't want to use it if I can help it. It's awkward. These are all my Sterling splashes. PAA. You get some random stuff here that are in oddly shaped bottles, so I put them over here. And as I redid things, I'm going to be doing a review on this soon, so I don't want to put everything away. got this empty space, and then I got random splashes that I put right there. Oh, what's up? So starting up here, got Clubman. That's actually hair tonic right there. There's all my tall bottles I put here. There's my Clubman's splashes there. Rex, Wet the Face, Goodfellas. There's my Furbo, orange and blue. 11, Adopted Acres, how's it going, Doug? Lucky Tiger, you know, just random stuff. If anyone ever gets a chance to try this, it's phenomenal. I forget where it's from, I think Belarus. And then I got a couple of random soaps up here. There's still Sol Naturals. I just did a review on that one. I think that was my last video, like almost a month ago. Trumpers, American Shave, Clubman Cream, Cloud Shaves. These are my Goodfellas. Goodfellas Smile. Gotham. There's my Chicago Grooming, almost at Oleo. Random stuff here. I don't have a lot of first line. Fine accoutrements. There we go. Gentleman's Nod. Lakewood Soap, rest in peace. Linda put out some good stuff. I was sad to see her go. Same with Central Texas. Or not Central Texas. What the hell's wrong with me? Hub City. Hub City's gone. Central Texas Soaps is gone. It's my Talbot. Bricktown. Alien Shave. Sorry. Don't mean to wobble so much. Chiseled Face. And wouldn't you know it, I went and dusted before, thinking I was going to do this probably about 3 weeks ago, and I didn't. Veteran Soap. Got my Shannon soaps. Got some random stuff back here. Rough. There's my Cajun Blade. Some random soaps back here. My one and only tub of Oaken. I need to get more of that. Here we got Shave Mercantile. Moon Soaps. Ginger's Garden. Tallow and Steel. Zingari. Passionately Natural. They're a great company. This, if I remember correctly, is Summer Break. Yep. Got Summer Break soaps, y'all. This is Southern Witchcrafts. Long Rifle. Farmhouse North, Dr. John's. And some random soaps, and then I got Hendrix down here. Wow, that looks bad, how dusty that is. Okay. Sorry, guys. More splashes. These are usually twofers. There's Ginger's Garden, another empty spot. So the twofers kind of suck because there's only 2 of them, and these, like I said, these shelves go 3 deep. So it gets kind of weird, so I just kind of put them aside and put them here. Strike Gold Shave. West Coast Shaving, Adopted Acres, and then behind there is my a couple of random stuff. Sudsy Soaperies back there. There's my Prorazzo. Whoops. See? Denton Magic, my Elvado, Clubman, Heritage Hill, Black Ship Grooming. So then here are bar soaps and pucks. Got a lot of bar soaps, a lot of pucks. A lot of these I go to, Marshall's, TJ Maxx, and I'll pick up a nice scented bar soap, and I try to get duplicates. But I love the smell of these Castile soaps. There's my small sterling bottles, splashes, Black Ship, my Vanderhagen. Oh, that was when we were in Georgia. They had shave soap there. And my tins go here, for the most part. Not all of them, but I try to get them all here. We got more splashes. So I'll start up here. This is actually a baseball card display rack. You can see how it's angled there, and this just is perfect for blades. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh, there's the rest of my bar soaps. These are holiday ones. There you go. There's my, are those Duke Cannon? Yeah, those are my Duke Cannon pucks up there. Here are my other blades. There's Venom. Random ones. These are my weird ones. I got like a Swiss Army pack of blades in here I need to use. And these are my big ones, single edge and vintage, that I keep in here. So we got Bear Stearns Man, Bear Stearns Man, Noble Otter, Veteran Soap, Hags, Katie's Bubbles, the other Ariana Nevins, Chicago Grooming, Dr. John's, West Coast Shaving, Bay Isle Shave, excellent aftershaves, my Shave Dad splashes, Tallow and Steel, Strike Gold, Seaforth, rest in peace, guys. There's my Elysian, some different ones. Night Watch Soap, Zingari, my other 345 soap, Hendrix, Talbot, Summer Break, and AA Shaving. Alrighty. So now we'll come here. These are my Balms. Actually, let me go ahead and show you my shelf here. So I have my game guides here. I didn't have anywhere else to put them. And I got some collector's items from video gaming. A big Dragon Ball nut. This beautiful flower I got on Amazon. It's Agatha Christie, made out of one of her books. But I got this from my late uncle when we were in West Virginia. I found that in his apartment and I wanted it. Very meaningful. My son bought me that, Android 16. When I did the collaboration with Murphy and McNeil for Father's Day, this is the label before Lynn printed it up, and she gifted me the photo that she printed out the photo that she made for the label, which is very sweet of her. This was a gift from Mr. Brett Hilton. This Killer Bee Honey. And then this was again in Georgia when we were at Cracker Barrel. I like the bottle, so took it home. That's also from Mr. Hilton. He sent me that from Tombstone, the actual town of Tombstone. The Ginyu Force. Steve from Minecraft movie, because of course, had to have that. There's the boxes. And yeah, that's a little miniature brass jar. Thought that was pretty, I don't know. I keep it down here, I don't want to pack it away. And a little vintage Iron Man thing to hang up. I need to hang it up. This is for my mom. It's a resin covered Texas with Corpus Christi marked. And yeah, it's just game stuff down here, not really shave related. Took that photo myself. I was on a train going through North Conway in New Hampshire. Got random statues. Some you might recognize from photos I've taken. This is actually, I love this Derringer. This is actually an Avon cologne decanter. If I can get it off without jostling the camera too much, sorry. There we go. See? Just slides right off. Isn't that neat? And believe it or not, this decanter had, if I can find the sticker, there we go. Wild Country cologne inside of it. And this decanter is the first time I ever smelled Wild Country cologne. Which I then went and purchased. And I liked it so much that I reached out to a certain artisan, asked her if it'd be cool if we could make it, and that's how Prairie Tough came about. No, I'm sorry. I'm completely wrong. Prairie Tough is Stetson. I'm sorry. Man, oh man. I actually just kind of gave something away there. I'm in talks with somebody to do Wild Country. Whoopsie. Well, can't edit that out, can I? Okay. Can't believe I did that. Oh well. These are beard balms and waxes and butters. I don't have a ton of them. This is actually, if I can get it, Wooden Spice Prorazzo beard balm, and it's phenomenal. It's one of my favorites. A lot of colognes back here. Duke Cannon bars, since now I'm a affiliate of theirs. We got a lot of Duke Cannon stuff these days. That little beer container back there is actually a coin bank, and my buddy Darren found those at Dollar Tree, and they make excellent blade banks. And these are from a matcha tea set. Those are whisk holders. Just random stuff. Alright, so balms. Lots and lots of balms. It's a picture from Assassin's Creed Black Flag. There's Edward kind of hidden in the background. For those who know Assassin's Creed. Random balms. That's an Avea balm. This was gifted to me from my friend Brian, whom I met in person actually a few times. He was at one of the meetups at Ariana and Evans. This is what I shaved with. Whoops. That is for that. Forgot I changed it. That's what I used to shave with before I found wet shaving, was Nivea. Can't let it go, love it. Got Afta, of course Prorazzo. This is Green Goddess Herbals. Made 15 minutes for me in a town called Falmouth. So here's all my sterling. Those are 4 deep, each row of these. Always try to get the complete set. Barrister Man, Barrister Man. The rest of my sterling. My daughter wanted me to put that in here. Hags. Sir Hair, one of my favorites. So now we get some random stuff. Swamp Shave Balms, his new stuff. Ariana Nevins. Cooper and French. Someone in the live last night mentioned the Cooper and French barbershop. Joe, Deaf Skull. Excellent stuff, man. Holy Caw. 345 soap. Elvado. Crown and Crane. Elysian. The Living Base. This is excellent stuff. One's heavy on patchouli and one's cocoa, like chocolatey. But I use it when I can. It's really good. Great for under your eyes. I don't have many, but there's some Noble Otter. This is random stuff. You know, 11. There's, what the hell's the name of that company? Lather and Wood. Gotta get their sandalwood. Everyman Jack. Declaration Grooming for Cerberus. I gotta break that out soon. That's a great fall scent. Lather. Highland Springs. Chiseled Faces back there. We got some Cremo. Zingari. Farmhouse North. Moon Soaps. There's Rex. Mama Bear Soap. What else we got back here? That stuff's pretty good. Very heavy on the eucalyptus tea tree scent, but it's very nice. And then Trader Joe's stuff. It's the only 345 balm I have that's in the jar. Apotheosis, really good scent. And we got Murphy and McNeil. And that's Spiderwood. Vanillé. I really can't believe that I confused Stetson with Wild Country. Here's the rest of my EDPs. And EDTs. Random stuff. Now these are dupes. You might recognize that one, but it's not called Oud Woody. I just don't, there's no way I can pay like $400 for that, man. It smells good, but the dupes, in my opinion, are just as good. I get these at, like I said, TJ Maxx, McDonald's, Marshall's. Good gravy. See where my head's at. Sterling pre-shaves, those are 4 deep each row, I believe, and dusty. Prorazzo, and then a bunch of random stuff in here. And y'all can reach out to me and ask me questions. Oh, here's some spillover I didn't have room for. Pre-shave stuff. If y'all see stuff here, what I need to do is probably bring them all out, which I really don't want to do because it's a lot of little bottles. But it's mostly, you know, Everyman Jack. Some of it's beard oil. You know what I'll do? Let me go get that flashlight. Got some candles here too, by the way. This one's awesome. This was bought for me as a gift from my son's girlfriend. There's Galactus. See if he still works. He should. Yep. She bought me that one and that one. Oh, and I forgot about these. My Rex and my PAA. Alright. Don't mean to make anyone dizzy. I apologize. There we go. So we got some Everyman Jack, American Shave Co. Rogue Ravens back there. I don't know if you can see that. And down here, Hendrix, Scruffy Goat again. A lot of random stuff. Man, those are dusty. That looks so bad. This is in a basement. So I do try to keep it clean, but it's hard to, especially at the advent of autumn, because all the creepy crawlies try to come in where it's warm, especially the spiders. Last but not least, well, second to last but not least, so this is just other stuff, I just don't know where to put it. There's like face scrub, powder, some extra stuff. So these are all my tube creams. And these I really don't want to take out either, but I might have to, for you to see everything that's in here. Got some Arco. Now you might be able to see it. There we go. Stupid webs. So Arco, EOS. I don't think I've even used that yet. Derby. V's Barbershop. Prorazzo. Yeah, this is ridiculous. I think I'm gonna have to take them out. All my Cremos. Thayer's Barbasol cream. Vanderhagen. Helmsman. Good Line. Oh, stupid pull. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to take those out. And then I'll show you this. Let me zoom back out. There we go. So back in the day, when I first started buying up stuff, I would save business cards and stickers and put them on this door. And as you can see, I've long since run out of room. But this down here, adjust that, is stuff that I like to keep in the box. Got Leia Dovo lighter. This is actually a Burt's Bees shave set that I haven't even used. There's gravel. And Vijon cream. And if y'all want me to make a more elaborate video, I think I'll hold off on pulling those tubes out, just because it's such a pain and I really want to get this out. But if you want me to, let me know and I'll do a video for each section. I can go that route and just take everything out and just talk about it. So this drawer, oh, let me start with this. The door, this used to hold my brushes. And I was sick of going into the back and not being able to see. I did install this little light here. So now I use it for my razors I want to keep in the box. These are my Alpha razors, my Hype razor. I'll generally keep it in the box if it's vintage, like this Gillette, or if it has multiple plates, like the Fatih Special Edition. And of course, the vintage stuff here, or if it's a kit like that one. But yeah, these are extra plates for the Hype razor. This is the hone that actually comes with a stand and stuff, so I keep all that together. And then down here are my straights, and I don't display them like some people do. I actually like keeping them in here. I have a dehumidifier on the other side of this little area I'm in, and actually one behind me right through this door, and that's my secret. I don't have to oil them or anything because of the dehumidifier. It really negates any moisture down here. So that's how I keep my straights from rusting. So I don't have to oil them up, none of that, thankfully. I don't mind doing it. It's just a you know, you guys know. So there's my Durham, my Dovo. I haven't used this thing yet. But Good Line has a shavette, and of course I found this right after I did a shavette review. Gotta love it. And in this drawer is random personalized notes, props for photos, and stickers that I probably will never use, like the giant shave supply one here. And little stuff like that. One thing I'm not going to show is the inside of this cabinet. only because I have duplicates of stuff that I have it because I love it, and once what's on the shelf is gone, I'm going to use it for me. And there's also giveaway stuff that I don't want people to see and things like that in there. So, not to be secretive, but... And last but not least, Overflow. Got Figaro in here. Got the Omega soap. Derby Premium. This is Cremo. Back when it was a shave cream in a jar. I got 2 of those. This stuff's great. And check this out. OG jars of McDuff's. Look at that. Got a few of them. Old Sea Captain. That one's not even out anymore. Pretty cool. And my AA shaving. I actually meant to bring that out since I have more room for it now. When I put these in here, I was running out of room and I didn't know where else to put them. Now I think I have more space. I can do that. And that fell. So that's pretty much it. Sorry if it was jangly and making people dizzy. I didn't mean to. Oh, my bowls. What the hell's wrong with me? There's my shave bowls. Not the prettiest organization, but at least I can see everything. A couple cigar boxes. Cella kit. Some more bowls. Some props and stuff I use. Some beard kits. From, who the hell is this? Everyman Jack, I believe? Nope, Viking Revolution. There we go. And the Overflow. I think that's about it. Just a couple little things I have hanging up. I do have these nifty little pull chains. That is what my den looks like, guys. Do another quick 360, zoom out as far as I can. It's 5.5 years. Oh my God, did I not do the soaps? I didn't do the soaps, did I? Not these. Sterling. Wild Fox. Spearhead. Sterling. All my McDuff's. This whole shelf is nothing but McDuff's. Subtle Art soap. That's one of the original 5 cents right here. When Joe and Sadie first started. There's Night Watch soap. PAA. All the Shave Dad releases. Katie's Bubbles. Holy Caw. Murphy and McNeil. Master Soap Creations. Wet Shaving Store exclusives. Got Elysian. Hoffman's. Crown and Crane. Ariana and Evans. Hags. 345 soap. Barrister and Man. And Noble Otter. So what I might do too, and inevitably someone's going to ask me this question, is how many I own. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take an index card. I already figured out how I'm going to do this. I'm going to cut it up. And I'm going to have little squares of paper, and I'm going to count each shelf. Okay? And I'm going to put the number on the piece of paper and leave it here. And do that for each shelf. And I'm going to add them all up for jars. Then I'm going to do the same over here, obviously with this stuff. So I'm going to have a jar section counted and a puck and tin section counted, and then a tube section counted. Okay? I really wish I could get a better view of those tubes. I'm sorry, guys. Some more random stuff up there. I didn't show this either. The rest of my EDPs. Don't need that anymore. Alright. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the number for each one of those individually. I'm going to add it all up. You don't want to know. I don't want to know. Be a fact. Let's just go ahead and count this right here. 2, 4, 6, 7, 14, 21, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 5, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 47. That's 47 on this shelf alone. Now add that. Yeah. So there you go. If y'all want me to, I won't do that live. That's boring. But I can come up with a tally if y'all want. I don't have to do it. I just figure someone at some point is obviously going to ask, how many do you have total? So I'll do jars, I'll do pucks and tins and tubes. And they'll add them all up together. That's it, guys. Again, sorry if the video was a little janky. Get a little zoom in on my brushes here. I'm sorry for the lighting. Good stuff. My gold 48 that Doug was talking about. Love that thing. Just random stuff. Parker brush. Summer Break soap. He makes good brushes. Always like his boars. They're maggard. And this is the last. I literally grabbed the last set of Brush Guy brushes that he ever made. This is all of them right here. He sent them to me in bulk because he wanted to get rid of them because he was done. Rad Dinosaur. PAA, AKA for Never Alone. And McDuff's. Also done by AKA, if I remember correctly. My horsehairs. There we go, guys. That's pretty much it. Let me know if y'all have any questions. Let me know what you think. Let me know specifically if there's anything you want me to hone in on, make a video about. Appreciate it. That's my view every time I walk in. Alright, guys. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.